Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today is the Xbox One update day for Ark Survival Evolved. There's lots to talk about today, as well as some PS4 news and some news in the Ark community in general. I'm really excited about this, so if you do get all the news you need to know in today's video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. That would really help me out guys, and if you wouldn't mind turning on notifications for my channel, which is the little bell next to the subscribe button, that will actually notify you every single time I upload, so you don't miss a video you may want, just in case if YouTube's playing up with sub boxes or something like that. But apart from that, we're just going to get straight in with today's video, starting off with the Xbox One patch notes. Now, as you can see, current version 763.3 is what we're on right now, and then the new one is upcoming version 764, which is November the 6th. And when you're seeing this video, if you're watching it straight away, it is an hour until the update is going to be released. If you're watching this later on, then the update would have been released already, so you can watch this video to see what was released in that update. There's lots to talk about, so let's get into this update version 764. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the Rentable Xbox servers through Nitrodo, which is a service which is bringing us the service for the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC for Ark Survival Evolved. As you guys can see, Ark for Xbox One, it currently says pre-order now, but as soon as the update does go live, it will say buy. And if you want to do this, you can get your servers. This is like a picture of what it will look like when you can get it on the Xbox. You just can basically type in Ark Survival Evolved on the store on Xbox. It will come up somewhere, obviously come up with the game, and then it will say Nitrodo servers as well. And you can do whatever you want. Choose the game, the location, the configuration. So you might want 10 slots, 20 slots, 32 slots. They have loads of different slots. I think it goes up to 100, then it shows you the price and everything like that, and the location, and you can choose if you would like to buy it or not. Really awesome. We can finally get some servers. I'm going to be bringing you lots of servers as well in the future that you guys will be able to play on. I haven't actually had a dedicated server for you guys to play on for over a year now, from having, two Xboxes and stuff, and I've just wanted to have like loads of servers for people to subscribers to play on and stuff, because it would just be awesome. Sometimes I can jump on the server for you guys, depending on how many I do get, and it will just be a load of fun. So I do want to get some up. I'll let you guys know when that is, when I do get some servers up, and I'll do a video on it and stuff. So this will be in the next update for the Xbox One, the rentable servers. So the next thing we are looking at is the Xbox One X enhancements, which is coming to Ark Survival Evolved. HDR and 2 graphics modes are coming. So there's detailed graphics version with 1440p resolution and True Sky, which is equivalent to high quality on the PC at 30 frames per second. So there is two different modes, which is this one. And if you guys, maybe if you watch your favorite Ark PC players, if you see how they play, that's on epic settings, and just below that is high quality, which I can tell you, if you want to watch my videos on the PC and stuff like that, that's what I play on, high quality. It is amazing. The graphics is still so nice, and that is what is going to be able to run at 30 frames per second on the Xbox One X with the new update. The next mode is 1080p mode, which equates to the current Xbox One graphics with improved 60 FPS. So this is frames per second. So Ark Survival Evolved will actually have a mode where you can be in 60 frames per second on the console. That will run the game very, very nice, and it's up to you with which is what one you want to choose. I will do a video on both the different modes of the graphic modes, just so you can see which is better. There might be some people that might not get the console, whether it be too expensive, or they're just waiting to see if it's worth it. And I will be showing you both these, what it's like on 30 frames per second at high quality on the PC, or at 60 frames per second with a 1080p mode, which equates to the current Xbox One graphics. I don't know which one's going to be my favorite, but I will be testing out tomorrow. You should see a bunch of videos if I do get my Xbox One X, which should be, because tomorrow is the release date for that, which should be great. Also, the next thing is going to be increased RAM, which is 60 to 70% more RAM compared to the Xbox One, which will help eliminate out memory issues. This is going to be massive, because 60 to 70% more RAM is not small. Like, usually when they do an update for Ark, you might get like, let's say like 2% more RAM in a next update or something, whereas with the Xbox One X, it's increased by 60 to 70%, which is unreal. So as I said, you'll see what the gameplay is like and stuff tomorrow when I do some videos on it. It's going to be a load of fun and a really great update. It will also improve faster loading times and better streaming, so the game will be easier, you know, just a nicer experience, smoother experience to play on. You won't have constant like jittering and moving around, you know, when the map's loading in and stuff. Like, let's say you're moving quickly on a fast, maybe a griffin or something, a fast flyer, and it takes long and it freezes for a second and stuff like that, causes a lot of problems. So there's going to be faster loading times, and not just that, better streaming. The faster loading times will help loading in maps, not just in the actual in-game at the time as well. So let's say you create a new save, and it does take a long time, especially random generated maps as well. If any of you do play that, they take like literally like 15 minutes to load up, which is crazy. So that should definitely help out that a lot. Now, coming to the one now, which so many people are going to be excited about with the Xbox One X, is there's no host tether in local split screen mode, and there's now increased tether range in the non-dedicated mode. So I don't know currently how much this is going to be increased by. As I said, as soon as I get the Xbox One X tomorrow, I will do a video on the host barrier and everything like that too. So if you do play split screen with maybe a friend or a family member or something, there will be no host barrier at all anymore. So you can go as far as you want and not have to worry when you're playing on split screen. This is amazing, guys. I don't know what I think about maybe in the future having no host barrier for the non-dedicated mode, which would be awesome, but I don't think this will ever happen unless there was a Xbox One X2, which was like an actual computer. I don't think this will, like, insane gaming computer. I don't know if this will happen for a while, but it still should be increased by a very big amount. So lots to look forward to with this update version 7.64 today, guys, which, as I said, if you're watching this video straight away, it will be an hour till the update, but if you are watching it later on, you should already be able to go on your console and download this. So there's something I wanted to move on to as well. So we were talking about the rentable servers, which was through Nitro and Nitrodo, but there's also some news on Xbox Play Anywhere. So if you don't know what Xbox Play Anywhere is, it's basically where you can, like, from your PC, you can host a server, and then you can play it on your Xbox One. So, Xbox Play Anywhere, Minecraft's got it at the moment, so players from on the PC that have Microsoft installed or Ark installed on the Windows 10 edition, which isn't out at the moment, but as soon as it does get released, you'll be able to play with Xbox players as well. So that means that you won't need to get a second Xbox. If you have a computer, you can just run a dedicated server from that using Xbox Play Anywhere, and then you can just play the dedicated server whenever you want, as long as your computer is running. So that Jack did say, who is the community manager of Ark Survival Evolved, said that should be available when Play Anywhere is, which will be launching soon once we get anti-cheat sorted with Microsoft. So on Steam, there is an anti-cheat service, so it stops people from hacking and spawning things in and everything like that. So they're trying to get this sorted with Microsoft, because it would be very unfair if Windows 10 players of Ark Survival Evolved were hacking and stuff, and no one could do anything if they were on the console version. So there's a lot to be done on this, but hopefully they say will be launching soon. We'll see this within a month or two, which will be great. So that's all the news you need to know if you are on the Xbox One, but I'm going to be talking a little bit about PS4 right now. So you're probably watching this if you're on the PS4 and you're wondering, what news am I getting? It's a bit upsetting that the Xbox One's getting all this news. You guys already obviously have the rentable servers, so that's going to be something different that the Xbox One are going to get. But the next update you will be seeing if you're on the PS4 is all the notes from the PC, which is current version 2.73. Sorry about that, guys, all the way up from the bottom. Now, I have actually done a video on this already, which was my last video. If you haven't seen it, like, it's called, I think it's called Big Console Update, the next one, and you can check that out, and it has all the news. Like, I literally read up everything, but I will read through, if you can't be bothered to go watch that video, I will read through some of the stuff which is pretty big, just so you know if you're on the PS4 and what to expect next. So it's added the compatibility to lay on simple bed and modern bed. If you log out while laying on the bed, you remain in a sleeping pose on the bed even when you log out, and stay on the bed even while it moves on a dynamic platform. So this could be, like, let's say if you're on like a platform saddle on a Bronto or something, you will still stay in the bed when it's moving on a raft or something, but you can still be damaged and killed when on the bed, and if the platform is broken, you will obviously end up falling off the bed. So that's a pretty awesome thing coming with, and the Xbox One will get this update too. I can't tell you whether it'll be at the same time as the PS4 or at different times because I don't know, but all I know is this is what you guys will be getting next if you're on the console. Added the compatibility for another player to lock handcuff players to seating structures, including chairs, benches and beds. When locked to a structure, the handcuff player will appear to have a cable connecting to the structure and forced to sit on the structure. This state persists across logging out as well, and when handcuffed, poop is now forced into slot 1 and stuff like that, so prisoners consume it rapidly. And also there's lots of things like fixed saving, loading, lamppost light intensity, I can't even speak, that is really bad, sorry, it's not professional. The value of the lamppost light basically, so how strong the lighting is on the game. That's probably the best way for me to do it. You know, there's lots of things with version 3.11. I don't want to read it all because then the video will be longed out too much, but can no longer attach floating structures when on a flying dino platform. That's a pretty big one. This up here was just talking about, you know, the Halloween event which was on the console, which lots of people definitely did not like. And then if you do want to read this up, you can pause the video at any time like now and read on the screen, so you can do that if you want to, or you can check out my last video that I did do. So moving on to the last bit of information of today's video is talking about Ark when they did raise money for charity. Now they hit their $60,000 mark for the charity goal, which was absolutely unreal, and official server rates went all the way up to ×8. If you didn't know, these have now stopped, so if you check on official servers, it is only ×2 at the moment. But if you did get a chance to play in this, it was unreal. There was a lot of lag on servers, so people were pretty upset about that. But it was an amazing achievement for them to do. If you didn't know, last year they only raised 25k. When I say only, that's still massive. But to think that a year later they've raised 60k, they've over doubled their goal. It's just absolutely crazy. So big shout out to Wildcard for that, doing a lot for charities and stuff. Lots to look forward to, guys. Hopefully should have a lot of videos for you guys tomorrow on the Xbox One X, letting you guys know whether it's worth it to buy and stuff like that. Tips and tricks not only on Ark on the Xbox One X2, but apart from that, I am going to be ending today's video. If you did enjoy and you got all the information you needed to know, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. As I said, turn on notifications as well so you don't miss a video. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for any more Ark news beyond the videos. Links will be in the description down below. But that's it really, guys. I've been struggling to speak today because I've had quite a bad voice. But anyway, we're going to be ending the video. See you guys later, and I hope you did enjoy.